So I want to talk to y'all real quick about this TikTok video I came across, right? And it's really about, I would say, the ethics of hairstylists. And I just want to know if y'all feel like this hairstylist was in the wrong, if she was in the right. Nisi looking like, girl, I already about know who you finna say. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her on the screen. We just gonna listen to this is from the hairstylist perspective. Okay. She received a text message from a client and she doesn't seem to be wanting to accommodate said client. Okay, so let's get into this.
Let's go straight in. Hey, I'm sorry I missed my appointment. My boyfriend died and I haven't been able to think straight. Period. Please, I really need help with the funeral expenses and need my money back. No period. Okay. First things first, sorry for your loss. This is not any of my clients, it's someone I know, and we're about to get in it. So at the end of the day, y'all be on a For You page carrying about stylists. My styles today is so unprofessional, it's ghetto. But let me tell you something. You gotta have a certain kind of personality, a certain kind of characteristics to deal with some of these clients. Because number one, why did you go on a booking site, pay a deposit, no show, or nothing, and think you could just send a message and get your money back? And it's like, what do your situation have to do with me? Why did something happen to you so it had to happen to me? Why do you feel like you get a pass to bypass all of my policies and procedures? What about the time it took for me to get to work? What about the gas it took? What about the day that I had to set up because I thought I had a certain kind of appointments? Like, y'all don't never.
And that's where the video ends. Okay. I would love to hear y'all thoughts on that. I'm kind of like, that's why you kind of set up certain things when she gives you notice at the very last minute for her to be like, what about this? What about that? It's kind of like, okay, if you cancel your appointment at the last minute for any reason, then you lose a percentage of the deposit or whatever. Or that's really why people do payday deposits. They ask people to pay the deposit first and then you pay the rest when you get there. But if you just like a no show, then I think they expect to have the money. And this
Or
lady man did
50%.
die. He was an old white man. She was a young black woman. People were saying that was her sugar daddy. She said it wasn't. It was really her boyfriend, and he ended up passing away. But I want to know, y'all. Do y'all feel like the lady was the
I'm
the
sorry.
stylist was doing too much?
I just made that face because now there are more questions that come to my mind. And I'm not laughing at the fact that this man died, but you need help paying for the funeral expenses of your much older white boyfriend that should have
That's
had
the that's
life
the very
insurance.
first thing that came to my mind. The very first thing.
What? You
I
think
said
my
that old
young
white
black ass
man.
is trying to
And
pay for the funeral?
did you see the pictures? That old white man was in good shape, and he was in his 70s, okay, or his late 60s. I think he was like 68 or something like that. So, and he was
Well,
in
I thought
nice
he was
shape
about
for his
50.
age. No, he was in his six.
Mm-mm.
He was say he was born in 1954. I think he older than my mama, so he was like 68, I believe. Either way, Sir looked like he was in good enough shape, and she looked like she was living a nice life. The pictures we saw looked like, trips and shit. He had I think he had I mean, life insurance and all of that. I don't know why she asked him for the money back, but I still feel like it don't hurt you to give the lady the money back because you didn't actually do her hair. Like, honestly, I don't think it's cool to, do the whole I want the full amount if you call no show and somebody hits you up and be like, hey, I lost somebody that day. They have proof that they lost somebody, even though nobody should have to give you proof, but y'all always be lying. But I just feel like it's about the way you handle people. My mama has done hair my entire life, and people have come back to her over and over again. They have traveled far and wide to get their hair done by her. It's not because she always does their hair exactly the way they want their hair done every time. It's because of the way she handles them. It's because she's a sweet person. She's nice to be around. She makes you feel good when you come and get your hair done. And she also has overall reverence for people. So if you come to her and tell her something like that, oh, no problem, baby. It's all right. I'll send it to you. You take care of yourself. You know why? Because there's more where that came from when you know how to handle people. So I just kind of feel like her energy is fucked up. And I think you don't have the energy to do that job. I think people don't know doing hair is not just doing hair. It is very much like pouring into somebody in a positive way. And a lot of y'all don't have the energy for it. And I think a lot of y'all shouldn't do it. Like, you shouldn't do hair just because you can. If you can't handle
Mm-hmm.
what goes along with it, which is dealing with people and putting your hands in people's heads, which for a lot of us is a sacred thing. It's not something you just do with any old body. And these days, the internet got y'all just doing any old thing, and it's sad.
I
Yeah, that's
agree. I'm thinking
absolutely.
about that. Go ahead, Nisa.
That's that toxic hairstylist culture, and I hate to say it, but I was chuckling, and I don't want nobody to project and take this personally, but I was chuckling on the brink of the damn pandemic when I saw the hairstylist going from this is the outline that you have to text me in order to book. If you don't say hi, my name is this, you won't get booked. It went from that to taking walk-ins open. I can squeeze you in on
Right.
Sunday. I can squeeze you, and it's like, oh, where was all that smoke before when you thought people was beating your door down? Why is the books open a whole month ahead and they not
Right.
opening up at 11:59 on the dot on a Tuesday damn night?
Nisa, you
So,
froze.
oh damn, can you still hear me?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Oh,
It
okay,
didn't freeze on my end.
Oh, okay. Maybe
okay,
it was on my end.
Yeah,
Cause
because
all
you
yeah,
right.
didn't
Nisi
even.
froze. Then you froze by then. Then my thing went to thinking.
Yeah, it must have
Mm.
been you because you didn't even move to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but I couldn't stand the shit. And that's very much what this girl is giving. And I really feel like the internet has provoked this like toxic entrepreneurship thing. And it's like a lot of these people are forgetting that before you're an entrepreneur, first you're a service woman or a service man. You do eyelashes for a service, you do hair for a
Hmm.
service, so that you have to have some type of customer service. And if you don't have that, all your clients can leave. So yeah, I think it's tacky. I personally feel some way about this because my friend, my best friend, who's a makeup artist, her
Hmm.
sister passed away. And the day her sister passed away, some of her clients was mad as fuck, lighting her up. And I'm like, wow, come on, really? People don't understand like service industries, you have to react to things and you have to know how to handle people to Bonnie's point. And without that, without your clients, you ain't got no money. So it's like people just ugh, you can tell some people ain't never had to stand on their feet for an 8-hour shift just to learn how to treat other people.
Yeah.
I saw.
Definitely agree. I started thinking about because my mom also did hair as well, so I just started thinking about how times have just truly changed. You know what I'm saying? It's like prices go up, but customer service goes to the dumps. And I feel like it's gotten worse since the pandemic. A lot of people are just, I mean, really, it don't matter where you go, really in service. If you ain't Chick-fil-A, possibly Target, depending on the one you go to, and maybe a Starbucks, customer service is on the ground. It's really bad. And I
Mm,
actually feel like with this young lady, for her to already have an issue with this woman wanting to get her money back based on her grieving situation or whatever, because she can't get her hair done anyway. Are you going to reschedule her or something? You could have offered that. But instead, you came to TikTok to put this girl on blast and talk about her as if she probably wasn't going to find out about it. So I
very
would
true.
be on reserve a bit about your business because I'm looking at you like, dang, like it's entertaining. We might get a little chuckle here or there, but I don't think I would let you do
Do
my
my hair.
hair.
Mm-mm.
That's
I saw a post
crazy.
today talking about a hairstylist. Damn, I forgot what they were saying about it, but it was similar, like this toxic attitude towards, doing hair and stuff versus what it used to be like before. Growing up in a hair salon, boy, that was definitely an experience, but for a lot of people it was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
used to watch
Yeah.
my mom like turn people, you know what I'm saying? Like you see people come in looking all rough and child, she leave and the hair feeling like silk bitch, and
Oh,
we just walking
bouncy and
down.
stuff.
Yes, she
Yes.
was
Yeah.
Whole
girl.
new
You
attitude.
listen, you was gonna leave there with some body in that hair. Do you hear me? So it's just, ooh,
And
girl,
I don't know what the prices was, but like back in the day for like a washing set, it used to be like $25, $30.
bruh,
Hmm.
Be
40.
one pay
Yeah.
125,
That's what I was about to say.
225 to wash my hair.
It'd be like
No
40,
ma'am.
$45 for a full situation. And you getting a
Hmm.
perm 60.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
My mama used to give
absolutely.
me and my sister's hair done every 2 weeks. Every two
Yep.
weeks. Could
Yep.
you imagine doing that in
Today.
2022? No,
And
I couldn't.
And you know what? I do understand the rise in the pricing because inflation. You know what I'm saying? Like we've had different times where prices have gone up, and just cost of living has gone up, which is costing more people to go up in their pricing. But some of y'all be going too far with it. Just
Hell
for
yeah.
some damn knotless braids and medium, you talking about 300. Whoa,
Not this braids. Not this
whoa.
braids.
Calm down. Calm down. A good 125, 50, 175, 300 and some. Let me get on YouTube. Let me
That's
figure
how
out
much
how
they
to
charge
do.
out here, though. I haven't found nobody out here that does knotless braids for less than 290, 300. Like
Mm.
nobody. Ain't no braids in the ones no more. Like it's out of
Which
hand.
honestly, I can respect the braids because it's a tedious thing. And I
Yeah,
don't want to do that shit. So I'll pay upwards of $500 depending on how long and how thin some braids are.
I see that.
Now,
Mm-mm.
I can get that
For
because
five,
you
you're
got
gonna
to
have to
think about them
wash
people
my
back,
hair.
they feet, they legs, they standing on their feet, they brain all day. I
yes.
get that. But this one lady, oh my gosh, she's so fine. She does not a knotless bob. The only person to do it in this area, and she's teaching people how to do it in her same style format. Well, Miss Ma'am, 500 to sit in the chair. For a
For a
bob,
bob?
ma'am?
For a bob?
For a bob?
Ah,
Yeah, nah, I'm
yes,
straight off that. You can keep that
for a
shit.
bob.
I can
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm.
I can do that myself. Like what you talking about?
Deshawn need to run in my DM. She said her lady in South Dallas is under 200.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Go ahead,
Run
Missy
my
up
DMs in
then.
the intersection. Cause you said South Dallas is.